Hey everybody, something a little bit different today. I'm in the forest and I'd love to bring you with me for a channeled reading. I'm not using the cards, but I'm using these as starting points. So we have pile 1, Tolkien, Tree and Leaf and Other Stories. Pile 2, Gift from the Sea. And pile 3, J.M. Barrie's Peter Pan. Now, I must stress I won't be talking about these books. I'm using these as oracle cards as starting points to channel messages from. So hope to see you in the readings. Thank you. And happy 2025. I'll be posting more regularly, so I can't wait to connect with you. Hello group number 1. Thank you for joining me today. I am in a beautiful place in Buckinghamshire and I hope you like the scenery. I felt very drawn towards the Tolkien fairy stories essay. I've been reading it and tapping into that a lot lately, so maybe if you're here you have some connection to either to writing or to Tolkien and these innovative people of the past. So I'm just going to see what comes through for you as I'm walking, and meditate with me, take a deep breath, see what comes through for you, what resonates, and leave what doesn't. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this, it's meant for you. Okay. Okay, so I just heard trials and tribulations. I feel like group 1, you've been going through a rough patch, I heard, hard time of it, and are waiting for the sun to shine on you again. And like so many people in January, the society and the collective says, kind of projects this feeling of like, oh, we should be feeling low and mopey and longing for sun and holidays, and when's the year going to kickstart again? And it is really all an illusion, because we can see the world how we wish to see it, and we can experience the world in the way we want to experience it. So there is something for you about sunshine, about the sun shining again, and obviously there's nothing wrong with wanting the summer months and the sun to come down on us, but the message I'm getting is that you don't need to wait until the summer for the sun to shine on you. The sun's already here in your heart, in your soul. That is the magic that lays dormant or awakened within each of us, and we just need to tap into that magic. So if this is the sign you're looking for, to tap into your inner magic, it's a big yes, and to really go for what lights you up now. I mean, the time is nigh, the time has come for you to step up and step into your soul calling. I feel I'm getting green crystals very strongly, malachite and adventurine. I feel like your heart space is really calling out to you right now for some deep inner work and some healing. Maybe you've been doing that for some time, and I mean, maybe that's why we're here in the forest together today, because you need some greenery, some colour for your heart, just open, burst out wide. So yeah, really take in the green. I mean, it's January obviously, so there's a lot of barren trees, but there are the greenery on the ground here. And yeah, I mean, I'm just getting, so tap into the feeling right now that you have when you look at this landscape. Is it a feeling of serenity, of calm, tranquility and being? Or does it make you feel scared, alone? I'm really picking up on somebody feeling a wounded, scared inner child. They're longing for you to notice them. I'm hearing, like, tap into how they're feeling and like really put your hand on your heart space and ask for your inner child to step forwards and connect with them deeply. Yeah, so much beauty there, so much magic. I feel like there's a dream you had as a child that didn't quite, or not yet anyway, make it to fulfillment or to fruition, and yeah, just sit down with a journal and really write down everything your inner child wanted to do, everything you wanted to do and haven't done. And I feel like there's going to be some words of wisdom there for you that come through, because your inner child is, I'm hearing, they want to break free. They want to step onto the life that they had planned for you, and obviously life happens, twists and turns. But yeah, try and see what they want to say to you. And I'm feeling this is particularly about career, jobs, which way to turn next. Maybe I'm noticing right now as I'm channeling that I'm kind of walking a little bit around in circles, or more so back and forward. And I think this is the purpose of this reading, is like you're not sure which way to go, so you find yourself walking backwards and forwards, scared to make the wrong move. But what's that quote, that inaction is the same as it is taking an action, because you're deciding either to stay stationary or to go in a direction that maybe isn't the one that your heart really wants to go in. Obviously there's a time and a place for staying stationary, still, deep rest in winter, letting everything percolate with the seeds beneath the surface. So whether it's taking action steps, baby steps in the direction you wish to go in, or just figuring it out and intending and writing it all down, storyboarding, mood boarding, just get it all out there, get everything out. And I feel really heavy now in my heart space, so it's like you just want to have a good cry. I feel like there's some heavy grief or tears or mourning, not necessarily over a person, but over a part of you, a time in your life that you haven't either let go of or worked out its purpose yet. And now's the time just to sit with that. I just picked up this rock that was calling to me. Kind of reminds me of a hagstone with all the textures inside. And I actually was doing Rebecca Campbell's Inner Temple Mystery School course last year. Comment below if you were one of the people on that course. It'd be great to chat about it and the impacts it's had. But one of the modules was on sacred stones and kithing with the stones, with the trees, and seeing what comes through. And I don't know why this is coming up right now, but again, rocks for me is grounding, so it's about getting grounded, connecting with your intention, connecting with the land around you. Everything can have a message for you if only you listen deeply enough. And yeah, I'm feeling from this listening is it's about separation wounds, separation anxiety, being scared to sit with the uncomfortable, and knowing that everything does happen for a reason, everything is divinely guided. So things that you think have happened and maybe you're frustrated about, it's find the grander, the deeper purpose and meaning in that, because it's there. And I mean, like this rock, it's been chipped away, there's loads of holes in it. You might discard it and think, you know, what purpose do I have for something like that? But it's beautiful in its own way, like you, like me, like all of us. We are all beautiful in our own way. We're all chipped away at in some ways from the experiences we've lived through, but we have so much magic to offer others through our experiences and teachings in the world. So I'm going to leave that with you. Thank you for coming here today. Message me below if this resonated with you in any way. And yeah, happy 2025, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Thank you for joining me today. Happy 2025. So if you're here, you've picked the Sea book, and I find it really inspiring. I'll post a link below. It is an older book, so obviously some more old-fashioned 80s kind of attitudes, but I had to stop just here. I'm walking in the woods and come across a very boggy area. I don't know if you can hear the trickle of the stream. And I was channeling through about the sea and flow and getting back into rhythm again. So I feel like the message for you today is about surrendering going with the flow. It sounds so easy, everybody says it all the time in the spiritual community, but as I'm standing here and I'm looking at this muddy, boggy area, it's kind of like we know that the seas are there, flowing gracefully, but it doesn't mean to say that it's always easy, because let me see if I can turn this around. No, I'll just turn around. Just have a look in the reflections there and see if there's anything standing out at you. It's always such a powerful thing, reflections. It makes me think of The Lion King and Simba staring in the water, wanting to know who he is. So maybe you're going through another layer of awakening at this time and trying to work out who you are, what your path is, longing to connect, or I feel like your ancestors are wanting to connect with you. Maybe watch that film, maybe there's a message in there for you. And again, this is also about the masculine energy wanting to come through strongly. So I feel one of two things for you. Either you've been in the masculine energy for so long, pushing, striving, overdoing, burning out and awakening for that reason and questioning everything around you in your life right now, or you've kind of been on the back burner, which is not a bad thing. Being in the feminine, enjoying, receiving, and wanting to find that balance again in life of masculine and feminine, and balancing out both of those energies in doing and being and receiving in life. So yeah, even if it looks stagnant right now with what's going on for you, the water is flowing and it is beautiful. We could be so quick to judge what's going on in our lives, and more often than not there's so much beauty hidden in the pain and the darkness. When it's dark, that's when the light can shine through the most, and it is so easy to forget that when we're going through a hard time. And just a reminder for you to know that one, you're the light, and two, there's always light there. You just need to ask the universe, the cosmos, God, source, whatever you call it. There's a divine power watching over you and keeping you safe, and when we really tap into that, we create safety for ourselves and for our community. And so yeah, going back to the theme of the sea, I feel like you may be thinking about moving to the coast right now or going on holiday, and really craving for some movement in your life. And so I think that's a really brave thing to do, actually, when you're feeling stuck or stagnant. Try something different, go somewhere different, shake it up, change it up, see what comes through in a different place. And I often think about people that live by the sea. I mean, I'm one of them people that I believe one day I will live by the ocean, and when they move away from the sea, they feel real withdrawal symptoms, because it is such an embodied divine energy, spirit in the sea, in the water, that when you're used to having that every day and then you move away from it, your body is can become dysregulated. And so many of us have never lived by the sea, and I feel like that this is that yearning inside of you, inside of many of us, that wants to connect to the flow again, to the divine feminine energy in life. So if you can't get to the sea, go to a river or a lake, and really I encourage you to sit and journal, meditate. Don't put any pressure on yourself, don't judge what's coming up, just sit and write and see what comes. Obviously I've chosen books today, and so I think there is a common thread about writing, about purpose, following what is coming forward for you and flowing in your life. And I feel like there's something's breaking apart, but don't worry, that's divinely orchestrated, I'm hearing. It's meant to be. Okay. I'm getting something about planting seeds for the future, and I heard being steadfast in that. I'm not overly sure what that means, but yeah, I guess it means have strength in your convictions, really intend, really work out what it is you want, and know that you have the power, the magic and the capability to make that happen. here we are. I feel like as I've been walking, I've come back to the path. And so for me, that is metaphoric for you finding your way. Like, you didn't know where you've been walking or where you're going necessarily, but it is leading to the path. It's leading to the path that you've always been meant to be on. Nearly tripped up there. Watch where you're walking, but know that you're being led and you're almost there. So yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you everyone for joining me. Message below if anything resonated for you, and I hope to speak to you soon. And do reach out if anybody would like a one-to-one. I do oracle card readings and shamanic healing, and I'm excited to do one-on-one sessions with everybody, so do reach out. I'll put my details below. Here's the path. Okay, speak soon. Bye. Hi Pile 3, thank you for joining me today in the forest. As I was tapping into the energy of the viewers watching this, I obviously been connecting to J.M. Barrie and Peter Pan. That was the book that I intended to connect with the energy of what you're going through, and I kept hearing, I do believe in fairies, I do, on repeat. And such an iconic scene from the films plural, and yeah, I just wanted to share this beautiful landscape with you. If you like Peter Pan like I do, then you'll either believe in magic or wish to believe. I do believe in magic. I believe in synchronicity as a powerful example of magic, and tapping into what we wish, and knowing when we believe that magic exists, we're proven that it exists. And I channeled once that we have to have faith to be shown divine evidence, because if we think we need to have the evidence first, we're never shown we're never shown the belief, the magic. So know that it's there for you. And yeah, so I was just tapping into feeling like you need some magic and belief in your life, and it really does start from within. You need to believe in yourself and know that you are capable of doing whatever it is that your heart is intent on doing. It's just hearing somebody shout holly, maybe that's significant for somebody, whether with the plant, obviously holy references to Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene with thorn and ivy. This is kind of similar to one of the other readings I've just done about balancing out the divine masculine and divine feminine and finding flow in your life. I'm feeling right now there's a lot of distractions. I really feel like this is relevant to you, that maybe you're hiding something and there's a lot of people around or wanting your energy, and it's just knowing who to give your energy to. And so yeah, I practice discernment. It's really powerful in not only coming home to ourselves, feeling safe and secure, and allowing for that magic to come through. So when we feel safe and our root chakra is grounded, we can go from surviving to thriving. So yeah, going back to Peter Pan, magic, fairy tales, wisdom. In, you know, a lot of times people say fairy tales and children are not stupid, but away with the fairies, literally. And why does that have to be thought of as a bad thing? Because the realm of fairy, as Tolkien puts it, and J.M. Barrie and many authors, it is a realm of magic and belief. And when we're okay with being thought the fool, that's when we can really create these magic possibilities for ourselves. So don't limit things by what you believe is your path, I'm hearing. And yeah, I'm just really feeling like have some courage and faith in yourself. Like, you got this, you are the magic. And you know, like the energy of Wendy, she's a bit scared and trepidatious to go on the journey, the adventure, but she hears the call. And I feel like this is your feminine aspect of yourself, like craves adventure and magic and possibility, but has maybe learned from previous experiences to protect herself maybe more than you need to. And so it's kind of sitting with that trepidation, knowing it's okay to feel these things, but doing it anyway, because that's where you'll find the most magic and healing. Walking through a muddy pit, so this could be interesting. On an unknown path, again kind of relating to just feel like the path that Wendy goes on with her brothers and Peter Pan into Neverland. And Neverland can be anything we want it to be. Many different theories out there. What do you want it to be? What is your Neverland? What is your dream world? I just feel like society limits us, or tries to limit us so much by what we can conceive and see physically in this world. And there's so much beyond what can be seen. And if you identify as spiritually awake or just curious, you'll know like the magic is in the unseen. It's in the unseen realms. It's in the trees, the forests. It's in the hideouts, waiting to be discovered. So take this as your message to go and discover, to go and find out what it is that's calling you. And obviously with Peter Pan, we have to talk about not growing up. For me, that was something that I struggled with because I've been such a dreamer always. I didn't want to have to grow up. I thought that meant losing the magic, the imagination, or the reality in the imagination. But it's the opposite. You can grow up and be mature, but still be playful and have fun and enjoy like all the delicious, like abundant fun that life presents us with. So yeah, if you feel like you're stuck in any area of your life, being a Peter and playing to your heart's content, but maybe not having so much fun anymore, just journal a little bit on where you can find something new and rediscover the spark inside of you. Take a leap of faith, jump, not literally, please, but metaphorically take a leap of faith like Peter and see the magic. And let me know what magical possibilities are presenting themselves to you right now in your life down below, because I'm just fascinated. And when we start to tap into this magic, the amount of synchronicities and powerful messages that come through for us. And so there's no coincidence that you're hearing this, because I feel like you connect with the energy that I'm tapping into right now, which is miracles, really. It is unlimited possibility and faith that is the case. So yeah, don't doubt yourself, go for it, follow the path, sit with the fears that come up, nurture your inner child, maybe go watch Peter Pan or read it. And yeah, if you have any words of wisdom you'd like to share with me, go for it. I'm always excited to talk about literature and magic and miracles and spirituality. So yeah, thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.